Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to hyper carry on AD Udyr after his recent changes. They nerfed his R a little bit, they buffed his W lifesteal, and they buffed his Q damage and attack speed. With this build, you can literally one-shot your opponents with a single auto attack. It's really nasty, and I hope you guys enjoy. For AD Udyr, you want to go for Conqueror, Lethal Tempo, or Hella Blades. We took Hella Blades. We're gonna get our Q ready so we can auto, Q auto, and then empowered Q auto. Every time you use an ability, your next two auto attacks will have increased attack speed and some bonus damage from that ability on your Q and your R. Your Q is your best level 1 start ability if you're going to start on a single target camp like red buff or blue buff. If you want to solo start on Raptors or Wolves, you can. It's not the most efficient, but if you are going to do that, then obviously you're going to start R. At this point, you want to get your R so you can clear even faster, because your other abilities don't actually do damage. That being said, we are going to max our Q first, E second, and our W last. We need a lot of movement speed for this build. If you want to play a more bruiser or tanky, then you max your W second instead of your E second. Go ahead and smite these guys down. Kite it out, pulled over to our next camp, down it goes. Level 3, you're generally going to be looking for your W, because we're not really going to gank yet. Since this is a multi-target camp, we want to use our empowered R on it to clear it faster, especially since we haven't maxed our Q yet or anything like that. If you want to heal, you generally want a W first, then Q. We're not that low on HP, so we don't really need our W that badly here. Q auto, Q auto. Switch our R back on, back into W. Full clears on Udyr are typically the way to go because his ganks aren't the most consistent. So by full clearing, you're giving yourself a great start into the game. If you don't full clear and your initial gank doesn't pan out, oftentimes you'll lose camps to the enemy jungler, which can be unpleasant to say the least. If you get a leash, you should be full clearing somewhere around 315 to 320. So here we essentially did a 315, 317 full HP, double refills. We go ahead and get a point in our E now so we can gank. We'll E into him, bop him. We're going to double Q him with R on, shield, and down he goes. I want to share with this XP. We're so low on health, and so is Rammus, so he can't really stay to get this stuff as it is. As it is, we kind of have to help him here. He needs to go back and get his health and mana back. If he stays, he's literally just going to lose. So I don't really know what he's doing there. He's probably mad at me if he doesn't understand why I helped him, but does it make sense for him to stay with no HP, no mana? No, it doesn't make sense. Your teammates may get mad at you, but ultimately it is the right move. If you can tell they're getting especially frazzled and upset, you shouldn't help them. But like now, what does he get? Now Urgot's just going to counter push. He loses full lane tempo, and if he got ganked, he would have died. It's just one of those things. A lot of top laners don't realize it, that you're actually helping them. They just get annoyed. After any successful gank, you should help them shove wave unless they have a free setup, which he didn't since it was underneath his turret. Gonna max our Q first, lead into this camp with our Q. I accidentally empowered R on this. Should have done empowered Q. We couldn't go fight for Scuttle Crab because we were already missing a lot of health. If you gank after full clear and you lose a bunch of HP, you don't want to risk dying to the enemy jungler. Karthus is really annoying for melee junglers to try to solo as well. Once you do have your E, so at level 4, you want to make sure you're using it to get around the map. It's your main mobility tool, and it's going to help you get to where you need to be. Urgot shoving top. Rammus has armor. Looks like he didn't TP back to lane. That's why he's down in XP. Big reason. I don't really want to burn my passive here because I want to go gank top from this position. We'll use our E to get over there. You don't really run out of mana on Udyr as long as you're in the jungle or river areas. Your jungle item will keep you high mana. I'm behind him. He has nowhere to go. I'll ghost for it. We get the stun into R. I'm going to double Q him here. Down he goes. I Q auto, then I empowered Q auto. I'm going to try my best not to take these last hits, because I don't want this guy to... Oof. I guess he's going to miss it anyways. We hit a really early level 6 since we leached so much minion XP. Get another point in our Q. Looks like this scuttle's still up, so he must have started on top side and pathed into bot side. Yeah, we hit a really early level 6. Rammus still hit a level 6 normal. Mid and top normally hit level 6 around 6-minute mark. Even if they're not fed, like we hit TF 0 kills, level 6-minute mark. So is Rammus, and we shared a lot of XP. Karthus is top side. I might as well cut through mid. We'll hit her with an EQ. She steps into us. She's not going to, though. She doesn't have what it takes. No Raptors. His blue buff's coming up. We could take Dragon here. AD Udyr is a bit faster at dragons than AP Udyr is. I don't want to burn passive here because we're about to gank. You always want to try to have passive up for gank because it is a lot of extra damage. I'll pop W for the shield. We'll E into Samira. And we get the kill. Oh wait, maybe we don't get the kill. I should have probably just empowered E into her. We weren't running her down very fast because she had boots. I didn't realize that. That was my bad. Your empowered E gives you a little bit of a stronger speed up. On top of that, they can't CC you once you activate it for the next 1.5 seconds. So it's just one of those things. Empowered W, I want more healing back. Karthus is level 6. He has a lot of CS, but he doesn't really have any kills. Down it goes. I'll keep ganking Urgot. It's really easy to gank for Rammus top. He's been showing up a little bit more often. Boffus has popularized it a little bit. Rammus can play quite well into 80 top laners. It's pretty cheesy. I don't think it's that good. It's almost like playing Shaco top. All you have to do to play against it is shove him in, and he has pretty bad wave clear. I'm going to use Empowered R on Raptors since it's an AoE camp. Once your Q's fully maxed, you're pretty much never going to use Empowered R. It's just not quite worth. It's not quite worth it because the damage is so much lower, and the slow doesn't even get higher since we only have 1 point in it. Auto, Q auto. Looks like a good gank. Looks like Urgot's already going to get away though. I'll look for Herald instead. The biggest tangible, objective, matter-of-fact benefit of AD Udyr over AP Udyr is how fast he can solo dragons and heralds with his Q. Q gives you more attack speed per level and way more single target damage per level. So that's extremely optimal for taking dragons and heralds, barons, turrets, that type of thing. We're going to go for Emax second. Need to be able to close distance. I don't want to deal with this guy. I'm sitting on a lot of gold. I don't want to deal with these little buttholes. I'm sitting on a full item right now. I'm going to back for that. Prowlers is somewhat common for cheese in general. On AD Udyr, his builds are a little bit up in the air. I've seen great things out of Prowler. I would like to try Youmuu's Rush though. I think Youmuu's can make a lot of sense because it's very inexpensive compared to most mythic items. Should be cheaper than Prowlers by 100. It gives you almost as much AD as Prowlers. And it gives you just as much lethality, almost as much ability haste, and then you get the speed up. Oh, that was a lot of burst. Down she goes. Holy moly. The Hell of Blades hitting hard here. I didn't even use my Prowlers yet. We're chonking, dude. I like to use Prowlers when it's clear they're getting outside of my attack range. That's when it makes the most sense. If you do need to burst that person down fast because they're going to be saved or they're going to kill you if you don't, then you'll usually lead in with it because after you use it for the next 3 seconds, you'll deal 15% increased damage to that person. In that case, I knew we could kill Karthus without it. And against the Akali, I knew she couldn't burst me, so We just kind of ended up not using it. But if you do want to maximize your damage, you'll use it at the start of your combo. Since I don't have boots, I'm saving it more as a gap closer for when they're outside of my auto range, since it has way more range than my autos. We don't even really need to use turtle stance at this point. I'm only weaving it in for the extra attack speed after using the ability for 2 autos. That's about it. We'll stun into Q. Oh my goodness. All right, not bad. That was a lot of damage. I didn't even use prowlers. I should have used it. I don't know where their bot lane is. I gotta leave. Sheesh. We can do some real damage. She vanished. I want to get first turret here. Karthus is being annoying. He's trying to stop us from getting that first turret. We'll go for Urgot. Rammus dies solo. Man, Urgot's not easy to solo either. This might actually be kind of hard. Got him. I prowlered a little bit late. Happy we were able to kill him. Super tanky. Oh, they're coming for me. I gotta get out of here. Karthus might try to hit me with R. I gotta reset right now. I don't know when his R is gonna be up. I might be able to survive it with normal turtle stance. I don't know though. It's a pretty small shield on its own. Okay, for our boots, I'm thinking we go for Swifties. Swifties really help close the distance. They also have a lot of slows on their team. We'll go for Collector next for max damage. Bork is a decent option since you can put out a lot of autos quite quickly with Hellblades and Q. Bork is certainly solid. If their team was a bit tankier, they had like a Zac jungle, Rammus jungle, something like that, I definitely would have pushed for Bork's second item here. This build doesn't involve a lot of crit for maximum damage possible. After our Collector, we'll be looking for Lord Dominic's Regard, because we're not going to be building any HP. It's going to let us strip through tanks rather quickly, or people who build armor. And then after Lord Dominic's Regard, we'll be getting Infinity Edge into some tankier stuff like Death's Dance or Deadman's. Passive's coming up. We can look for a kill here. Rammus is actually taking my red and he's dying to do it. This guy's so troll. I guess he's mad because I did the right thing and helped him push his lane when he was below half health and half mana. Just one of those things. We'll Prowler into her, into the stun, bonk her with Q. Stun this chick, down she goes. Me likey. So now he's almost dead after stealing my red buff. This is like, he wants to punish me so badly that he's willing to punish himself immensely. So it's a beautiful thing to see. The crab mentality. Crab don't want to see another crab make it. Holding on to my passive. No need to waste it here. Urgot shouldn't be able to get away. We're on fast tier 2 boots. Please tell me he doesn't get away. Ooh, there it is. Holy moly. Pop RQ again for the attack speed. Take that down quickly. Yeah, Emax second is really important with this build. Otherwise, you can't get to people. Now it's funny. TF's taking his camps now. Urgot built the right item going for the Black Cleaver. So much XP. This is worth way more than 2 monster camps. These guys are chilling over here. My Prowlers is up. We'll E Prowler. Double Q, snap him instantly. All empowered E through it. Pop him with the Q. Oh, I might actually die. Yeah, I died. That's really, really unfortunate. That was absolutely not worth it. GA could definitely be worth this game. I think GA would be really, 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 really good. I don't want to go Yomu's. I'll stick to the build though. We'll look for some armor penetration next off Lord Doms. Where is it at? Where's that little picture? There it is. Got some penetration now. I'll go kill him top, take Herald, then push into Dragon. We definitely need objectives if we're going to win this game. I don't think 80 Udyr is that good for late game team fights because you get chain CC'd. He's more for the early and mid game. Or at least in terms of consistency. Holy crap, alright. I didn't even queue auto, I just double queued. Smacked him down in 3 autos. Very cool. I took a lot of damage though. It'd be nice if we had prowlers. We'll empower W on this. Look at that healing. Back to full health. I like it. Don't even need Bork. It's probably why you don't see Bork that often on Udyr. It just doesn't make a lot of sense when you already have this much healing. Ram's going for that solo action. I like it. Like what I see. These guys are up. I should have grabbed Herald. That was my mistake. Hey, friend. Killed her in 2 auto attacks. It looks so buggy. How do you actually kill someone who's full health in 2 autos? She even has some HP items. It's freaking hilarious. We're not even going to really use our R much anymore. There's no need. Karth is on Herald. I'm going to go tear this guy up. We're moving around passively at 415 movement speed. It's pretty good. On E, we're moving at 473. Hey, friend. Goodbye. I'll be taking that. Ramus tried to steal that from me too. This guy's such a little bunghole. He's trying to take the Herald from me. What a goofball. Hey, Akali. Goodbye, Akali. Oh, goodbye. She got hit by my empowered Q as well. I can't move. Wait, why am I tanking? Leona was still in turret range. That was bizarre. That doesn't make any sense. She was tanking the turret. I go in. She was still under it, and then it swaps back to me. That's absolutely tragic. Hate to see it. We're going to go for IE next and try to muscle down all the objectives. We can sit on the split push. Some of the hardest champions for you to solo on Udyr are auto attack block champions like Teemo. Very challenging. Jax is challenging. Shen is challenging. Fiora parry can be challenging. If you go to empowered Q her and she blocks it with her parry, then you're kind of screwed. Watch out for those champions. They don't have any of them this game. The only thing we need to watch out for is a Zhonya's champion baiting us out like a Karthus. Like we start our Q animation. Well, we activate our Q. We start our auto attack animation. They Zhonya's it. That could get us to bait it out really hard. Go ahead and turtle stance that. Really like that attack speed. 128% bonus. Holy moly. Let's build up our passive here. I'm going to Prowler into him. Down he goes. Legit, you kill everything in 2 or 3 autos. It's so weird. This burst is ridiculous, man. Oh, that sucks. My passive was on cooldown. My Q was also on cooldown there. I wish TF didn't drag her into the red buff pit. That was unfortunate. We do have Herald at least. They've gotten all of our shutdown gold pretty much. After IE, I'm thinking we just go for a Dead Man's or Force of Nature. Some kind of movement speed and HP. Or I guess Death's Dance kind of does that too. We could go Death's Dance. It'd make a little bit more sense. It synergizes with our crit really well. Helps maximize our damage. Karthus has a lot of CS. Akali has a lot of CS. Their team is well farmed for the most part. Urgot's a little on the lower side, but so is our Rammus. We're going to take Dragon on spawn. He's shoving mid. Samira's bot side. I hope she stays there. Squishy champions are delectable. Q auto auto. Q auto auto. Yeah, don't bait yourselves. For example, if I press R here, even though my Q's up, it makes you wait before you can use it. So be careful using a useless ability like level 1 R 21 minutes into the game, unless you really need that slow, which generally you won't. Blue smite him and a stun. Okay. Killed him in one auto attack. What? Bro. Like, Karthus died in one auto. That is tragic for him. I need to heal up off my W, but there's nothing to hit. Jinx is killing everything. Yuck. My Q is on cooldown, my empowered Q, and they quit. They didn't want to play it out, and Shelly is dancing into Urgot like an absolute beast. We'll go ahead and do a part 2. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. We have the same exact rune setup. The only difference this game is going to be I want to rush Youmuu's. I feel like Youmuu's is going to be so satisfying, and I constantly forget to use Prowlers. And Prowlers wasn't even useful last game. I could see it being useful in situations where you need that extra 15% damage, but this build has so much overkill potential that I would rather just be faster and buy it cheaper with Youmuu's. And you only miss out on 580 really, so I think Youmuu's is going to be better. Up against some Master Tinkles, we should be able to solo him unless he has an insane meditate play on our initial Q damage. Because that's what you really want to block, because when Udyr hits you with those initial autos, when he pops his Q, that's what you want to block, because those absolutely chunk on his empowered Q. Even his normal Q, his next 2 auto attacks have the additional physical damage plus max health damage and increased range, which is cool. Makes it a little bit easier to land when people are trying to get away from you. Just smack off those autos, pinch them out. A lot of melee champions on empowered auto attacks, whether it be a Vi or kind of like a set Q, they all have increased range. It's pretty standard. Oh, I messed up. Oh well. I was supposed to have my Q already set up like 40 seconds ago. It's whatever though. So you can auto Q, auto Q, auto. But this is okay too. Red buff has such bad movement speed. Moves at 68. Good grief. We'll pop our Q into R. Save smite for the big Krug. Big Krug does more damage than red buff anyways. Go ahead and use my empowered R on that. Then I can finish off the camp with a normal R. Very good. Malzahar's looking for the ward. He found it. I wasn't going to gank him anyways. Udyr doesn't generally gank level 3. That would be fairly irregular. Especially ganking a Malzahar would be kind of weird. He's got that spell shield. We're going to get our E level 4 again. I think our clear might actually be a little bit slower this time. We'll see. Udyr can take Blue and Gromp at the same time though, so I'm not sure if this is going to be faster or not. In the sense of the Lee Sin passive, after every ability use, your next 2 auto attacks are empowered. That's really the way Udyr is as well, because every time he uses an ability, his next 2 auto attacks have increased attack speed, and on his R and Q, it also has increased damage as well. Go ahead and pull these little buttholes together. Master Yi might be invading us. I need to take this as fast as I can. I want to have my R up for the scuttle, so I don't really want to Or I should say I want to have my passive up for the scuttle, so I don't want to. Okay, we finished around 318, similar as last time. I want to keep my passive up so I can bonk this guy. Gonna E into him, and he is a goner. That was really greedy of him to fight for that. We're still on ghost extension, so we could get out of turret rather quickly there. I want him to shove this wave. I want Malzahar to have to stay for as long as possible. He's low health, low mana. We'll go ahead and stun this out. Pop our Q into R. We'll go into turtle stance for some healing. And then I'll go kill this Twitch. Looks like Varus has it under control. I could probably kill Master Yi on his... Oh, okay. I thought I just wasted my passive. That would have sucked. I could probably kill Master Yi on his Gromp here as he comes out. Oh, he's not even over here. Kind of makes me wonder where he went. It's kind of weird that he's not over here. I guess it did just spawn and he might have gone to his Krugs or his Raptors or something. Because he had 20 CS, so he left 2 camps up because he got a Scuttle Crab. He's only level 3. Oh, he's about to die. He does have item advantage. He's in trouble. I needed the extra slow, so I went ahead and popped R. He has boots over me, and Master Yi already has faster base movement speed, so if I didn't go for empowered R, I wasn't going to be able to kill him there. Alright, Twitch doesn't want to fight it. He doesn't know where my bot lane is. I'll go ahead and reset. We're sitting on a stupid amount of gold. Go for the Q max first, E max second, W max third, and we're not going to put any more points into our R, as you well know. I do plan on going for Youmuu's this game. If you want to play it safe, that sounds hilarious to say, but if you want to play it safe, you can go for Prowlers. Prowlers is particularly valuable if they have champions who are going to be extremely hard to stay on top of. I don't think we'll have that issue, though. They don't have very much CC. If they have like, Nasus Withers or Ash Slows, Prowlers is awesome for closing that distance snappy and quick. Youmuu's against their team, I think, will be perfect. We're going to Q auto, Q auto, turn on our R, pop it into W. Darius is low HP. We could go kill him or at least grab that wave. He's going to be greedy and stay for a play it. What a little butthole. Smite that minion. He's basically out of mana. He can't fight me. Down he goes. He didn't even play it bad. We had a huge HP advantage and a gold spent advantage, though. I'm trying to stop this wave from dropping into his turret here. So I'm intentionally not stealing it all. Don't know where he is. We'll pop oracles. I don't want to accidentally walk into him. If you ever expose yourself on a lane, especially if you're low on health, enemy jungler, if they are in the area, they are likely to mess with you. So just keep that in mind. Look at that juicy healing. Too juicy, bro. It's so good. I actually like AD Udyr a lot. I think I prefer him over AP Udyr after the R nerfs. I still think AP Udyr is more consistent, but AD Udyr is so much more fun. Oh, so spicy. I'm gonna save my passive for red since this camp's almost dead anyways. Q auto, Q auto. Immediately into our W. I want that life still for 4 seconds while we're creaming this out with all this extra attack speed. Twitch is looking like a double Y down there. It's looking juicy, dude. I don't have boots, but I am on Ghost. I'll be taking that. You want to try to take all the gold on this champ. I'm on Ghost extensions here. I'll empower E into this guy. Yeah, he's in trouble. Down he goes. Ghost extensions are a beautiful thing. Lucian, what are you gonna do, bruh? What you gonna do? He hasn't taken his red buff yet. We got his blue buff off of him. His red buff spawning in at the same time, roughly my blue buff spawning in. Just something to keep in mind. Push it, Brand. I don't want him to see me cross over. Gonna push that wave, my dude. See if this is warded real quick. Be careful not to waste your passive getting around the map with Empowered E. That's a huge waste of your passive. You need your passive for ganks and solo kills. Master Tinkles, I can smell you, dude. Like a stinky piece of cheese. I'll wait till if Darius shows up and he's still not over here, okay. He uses his, down he goes. I was waiting for him to waste his Q and his true damage, and then we killed him with 3 auto attacks. I'll unmute him. I'll unmute everybody. I generally mute everybody, but this is just too funny. Udyr's the new Master Yi, didn't you hear? Darius has tier 2 boots. Set is incredibly far behind. And he just wasted his main ability too. Alright, we don't want to chase that. We already got his ghost. That's good enough for me. He burned his hook. I don't feel like dying though. I kind of need to spend my gold too. I do not want to steal these last hits. I don't want this guy to have a mental breakdown, but I do want this wave shoved. Darius, he put some respect on our name there. Once he tasted our Q, we'll go Youmu's into Prowlers. I want to be fast. The nice thing about Youmu's too is if you barely can scrape by and get it, even though it's like a cheap item, so you shouldn't have to scrape that hard. But let's say you get it and you don't have any gold, you get 40 out of combat movement speed. So it's a lot like having tier 2 boots for free. Like we're moving 443 right now. It's really fast. With the extra attack speed that you get from your Q, we're getting 104% right now. It makes it really fast to get your passive back up. Hey, Master Yi, you ready to die? Hey, friend. Whoa! 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 Roll, boy, roll! I still have my passive up too. You're dead. Oh, maybe not. Okay, he is. Bran secured it. Not bad. Master Yi couldn't get away with his flash and having his R extensions. Why is my bot lane pinging for help? You guys can do that. Gosh, they're such bungholes, dude. I'm over here taking mid turret and they act like they need help on Dragon when Lucian isn't moving. Pathetic. If Lucian was moving, I would have rotated. It was clear their bot lane either didn't know or didn't care, though. Where is Master Tinkles? Is he coming for his blue? I'll leave that right there. I want some good vision. It's our little fisherman ward. Oh, my passive's on cooldown. Do I really want to fight right now? Well, if he's going to play like that, we're moving 468. Now we're moving really fast. That's not going to turn out well for you, my friend. Goodbye. 2 auto attacks. I'm going to try not to steal these last hits. I just want the wave shoved. I need pressure. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Down he goes. He couldn't pinch it. He doesn't have the mustard. Kind of want to hold on to my empowered Q here because I think one of these bungholes is going to show up. They decide not to. I don't know if that was an intentional death. Probably not, since my AD carry is so low. He's dead. Mouse doesn't have R. I'm gonna cross over. Oh no. Not Mouse. So much damage. So high. Time for me to ravage him. Take all of his camps. Oh, Mr. Tinkles. Master Sprinkles, my dude. My guy, my sweet boy. Not like this. 0-7. Oh, why? I don't want to fight this guy like this. We already got his ghost set. Leave him alone. Oh, it's so not worth it. I should have just left set to die. He has 30 CS. That was my bad. I'm glad the gold went to Twitch and not the Darius, so if it went to Darius, that would have been really bad for us. I kind of do need Prowlers to stay on top of Darius. Darius is kind of slippery since he has Flash and Ghost. 2 mobility summoner spells. Now Master, he's going to have room to breathe. That's annoying. That's so much pressure on him there. I'm going to go rush his wolves. I shouldn't have gone top. That was really bad judgment from me. Darius, his CS, he's triple his CS. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. It's either that or he's really laggy. Or both. You get 120% attack speed at this point versus its normal 70%. Nearly double. It's really, really good. Massive incentive to actually play AD Udyr over AP Udyr. Is Twitch gonna walk into me? He's about to. Hey, friend. Hey, friends. I'm coming for you, boy! Down he goes. Like I said, I'm glad the gold went to Twitch and not Darius. If it went to Darius, that could have actually been really problematic. Yeah, Bran wants this turret gone. I don't blame him. Bran's looking for the rotation. I'll stay and push this then. We can heal off these minions while we're here. I missed cannon minion. That sucks. Don't know where the Twitch is. This is all down, though. Twitch might come mid here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to move immediately when I see one of his teammates. Just in case. A lot of times Twitch will mirror teammates since he can't solo people. Generally, as Twitch support. Oh, cool. Darius is in my jungle? That's awesome. I'm so happy that he feels so confident to be farming my jungle casually. Goodbye, Darius. Thank you for the flash. Hit him with the tie. Because he took my blue buff. I had to. It's just so overconfident when someone on the enemy team is this fed. If he's going to be playing this deep. Oh, Twitch, my guy. My dude. Don't make me do it to you, buddy. Hit him with the empowered Q, and I'm going to go for Herald into Dragon here. My passive's on cooldown. He's pretty far behind. He shouldn't be able to fight us. Dragon is up for the grabs. He's kind of moving towards it. I don't like that. I'll be heading over there right now. Lucian's resetting. He's not a full item. They can't fight for this. Absolutely not. Looks like he might be... I don't know what he's building. Looks like he was building something, and then he started building something else. Almost looks like he's going for a shield bow so I don't one-shot him. It's really hard to survive a full 80 Udyr burst with Hella Blades. It's so much damage. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Hey, friend. Come on, boy! Ah, oh, he flashed. Dang. That's unfortunate. I burned a lot for that, too. I need to heal off something. That's what I need. This Lucian's so confident, thinking he can fight us. Come on, boy, let's do it. Come on, boy! Boy! Who does he think he is? He panicked. His Gale Force was really sloppy. He got real scared. He saw us going fast on Youmu's. I'm sitting on nearly 5k gold. It's time to reset. He kills Herald and asks for an end. What a contradiction. What an absolute dingleberry. End, please. End, please. Do it, please. Watching him kill Herald, looking all sweaty. What are we going for again? We're going for... It was a crit item. Lord Doms, I believe. Maybe I should just go for Sorrel instead of Lord Doms. They don't have any tanks, and then I'll go into IE. Don't talk to me when you're hard stuck. The... I don't know why this Malzahar is talking trash. It's extremely smooth brain to say, oh, and please do it, and then you focus down the enemy Herald. It's like, what are you doing? And then when I point that out, he has nothing to say, so he's just like, you're hard stuck. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? My guy. My dude. The burst. When you're 0 and 4 and you're calling somebody hard stuck, that is one dank meme. That's next level. Oh man, we can't solo Baron. We don't have enough healing. If I had lifesteal items, but I don't. For that W max third, they're all kind of just hiding in base. I'm down to drag this game out and play for Baron. They kind of annoyed me. Darius is invading my jungle like a bunghole. Malzahar's talking smack while prolonging the game, while like begging us to end. The contradictions are immense. I'll go put some paint on Darius. Moving around at 521 with E shed. Now when E's at full speed, it's 620-ish. See if Darius can outrun me. Oh, he landed the Q-tipper. The outplays. Oh my goodness. He outplays. Nice try, my guy. You're not outrunning Swifty's Youmu's Udyr. It's not happening. It's not happening, my dude. Well played. Oh, I'm gonna torture him. Get him, Leona. Get him! Okay, there it is. There it is. We'll take a look at the graphs. What a funny game. Looking at damage ultimate champions, we had the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, we had the most on our team. Master Yi is proudly bolstering the most damage taken. For runes, very, 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 very high value. I like this page a lot. I love this build. It's so much fun. I hope you guys give it a try. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.